Today we have the Note 10 Plus 512 gig phone to unbox. Yeah, I already took it out of the packaging, but I did not take it out of its phone box yet. And it's also not activated. So let's just pop this thing open and see what we got. I have not seen the phone yet in person. This is the first time I've ever held one. I haven't even gone to the store. I ordered this online. So it came shipped, I upgraded, I bought out of my other phone, and I paid for the upgrade. So I do have to activate it, so I'll cut it out. Once I get it activated, we'll turn it on and all that good stuff. But without further ado, let's just crack this thing open, and then we'll go over the just the overall aesthetics of it, and turn it on and all that stuff. And then I will cut off the camera, and I will go ahead and activate the phone, and then once I had the phone activated, I'll start recording again. But anyway, let's pop this thing open. Okay, the moment of truth. Very nice. Ooh, it's not as, look at that. Hey guys. It's like a black chrome blue color. Really cool looking. We're gonna see what else is in the box, but first look at the phone. It's not as big as I thought. Here's the Note 9 as a size comparison for you guys who are wondering. So this is the 10 Plus 512 gig. This is the Note 9. It is bigger. It's a little bigger. It's not crazy bigger like people are making it seem like it's so much a bigger phone. It's gonna be hard to handle and all this. No, I think it's fine. Cool, so slide that out of the way. Right out of the gate, I'm looking at this front facing camera. It's pretty solid looking how it's like built into. It doesn't have that notch like the Note 9 did, and there's no speaker. It's really clean looking. So far I'm pretty impressed with that. I know they changed a bunch of things on the buttons. I don't even feel any buttons on this one side at all. So that's a different deal. So there's only one on the Note 9 button here. This one has none. It just feels a lot thinner too. You could tell it's a premium phone when you're picking it up. So it looks like all the buttons are on this side. Here's one, here's two. I don't know what they are yet. We're gonna keep the plastic on the back for now. I don't want to mark it all up. Actually, you know what? Let's just throw it in its new case. Kind of change of plan. So I decided that before we go ahead and put it in through the new setup as far as the screen protector goes, I want to throw it in its new case, just in case I drop it. Looks like it fits well in there. We'll get into all that stuff in a minute. Let's get this phone turned on in a second, but let's see what else is in the box. We're gonna turn it on, we're gonna activate it, and then we'll make sure it works and everything like that. And then we will go ahead and play with the installation of the Spigen glass thing, which actually I may do in a separate video because it looks a little bit complicated. It comes with directions you can look up on YouTube or whatever, but I think this is just going to be the unboxing, but we'll see how it goes. As you can see, the back of this will get dirty, so you got to make sure you clean that. I haven't done that yet. I just wanted to throw it in there. So anyway, let's turn it on, which would be this button here. And while we're waiting for that, inside it's going to come with two wireless earbuds. Here's your charging cable, a fast charging 5-volt. Yeah, this is the fast charger, so cool. And it comes with two wireless earbuds. Or no, are these wired? They can't be wired, right? This thing has no phone jack. Maybe they just hang around your neck? Or is that how you charge them? I'm so confused. Okay, these look really confusing. Oh. So they're wired, but they go into the plug. That's how you operate these earbuds. So they're not wireless. There's just no phone jack. That's odd. Okay, so anyway, that's what it comes with, and here's different options as far as the earbuds go. And that's it. So let's get this thing crackling. We got, let's go. Start in English. Okay, so a lot of this stuff after this point is going to be private information. So I'm going to cut the camera off, and then I will join you guys when I have this phone fully activated and we can go through some of the settings and all that stuff like that. So I'll see you guys after I get that done. Alright guys, so I have the Note 10 all activated, ready to go. Some of my favorite apps are already on there, and a couple of things that I like to do as far as personal settings go. So I have the S Pen already out. It comes out very easily. Alright, you just put it in, comes right out. It's a new, some new features on the S Pen are like the air, so you don't have to actually be touching the screen to use the S Pen. I don't have that feature activated, but I haven't even tried it out yet, but I hear a lot of people don't like it. I feel like there may be a use for it if you're like, you have your phone away from you and you want to swipe and like watch YouTube and different stuff like that. So anyway, the phone is not as big, like I said before. I thought it was going to be much bigger than a Note 9. It is not. I really like how the front facing camera is. I thought that may be a little bit weird, but it's actually really nice looking. It has the in-depth cameras here, so there's an in-depth camera in there, sensor, and what that means is when you're doing videos, there's going to be like a blurriness behind it, so that's going to be really cool for YouTube videos. I can't wait to try that out. We will do videos on that, and I'll be able to show you guys that, but this is just like an unboxing, real simple kind of video. So some of the features that I like to get rid of and put on my phone immediately are some of my favorite apps. You got YouTube, YouTube Buddy. That's if you're a YouTuber, you can go in there and check out your analytics and all that other stuff like that. I didn't set it up yet, but anyway, then Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, all that good stuff like that. So one feature I definitely like to get rid of on my Note 10 right away would be the Bixby. So Bixby on this phone is set up on the home. It's mapped to your home button, which is over here. There's no buttons on this side of the phone. So Bixby, if you hold it down, Bixby would be activated, but I remapped it so it would power off the phone like it should. Same features as before. You want to take a screenshot, you're going to hold down volume down and your home button, and it's going to hit a screenshot just like that. Oh, sorry, I hit deny there, and I actually wanted to hit OK. Yeah, okay. So there is how you take a screenshot. It's pretty basic. So if you want to get rid of Bixby off of your actual screen, so Bixby will always be like over here. Like on the Note 10, Bixby exists forever. Or the Note 9, I mean, it's like you can't get rid of it. On this phone, I was able to get rid of it quite easily. So to get it off of your home screens, like where you slide it over and it's there, it's pretty easy to do. I already got rid of it. I don't know how to bring it back up at this point, but to get rid of it, you'll bring it over, shrink it down, and get rid of it off of your screen. It's really easy to do. So if I wanted to get rid of this screen, I would do that and then delete it, right? And it would delete all these apps and everything. So Bixby is basically another screen. You just do that. But first, before you get into all that, you'll want to get rid of the Bixby remap to home key. So the way you're going to redo that is go into your settings, and as you can see, I already blacked out the phone screen. So that means I have it blacked out, which I enjoy that for text messaging, for everything. I'd rather have the screen blacked out. So we're going to go into settings, and then you're going to go into advanced features. Okay, when you get into advanced features, you're going to go ahead into the side key, and then you're just going to basically put however you want it. I have it all off. Bixby just completely, just no, I don't want nothing to do with it, so I have it off, and that's where you're going to do it. That's how you're going to get rid of Bixby off of your side key, and you can have it set for, like, if you can double tap it for YouTube, you can double tap it for Bixby, or whatever you want to do. So the limits are endless on this phone. You can customize this phone completely to how you like it set up. With all that being said, like I said, the in-depth camera, which I already have, the camera lens is filthy. Fingerprints on this phone are a nightmare. It's a shiny black chrome type finish, and it's just gonna look hideous. So there's really no two ways around that. Oh, one thing that you definitely do want to set up though is lock. Once you have your apps all set up, sometimes you'll like, I do this all the time, like it'll be late at night and I'll be like watching videos on YouTube or whatever, and sometimes I'll like back out of YouTube because I'm half dead asleep and I won't realize, and what I'll do is I'll have my hands on the phone and I'll get a hold of an app and I'll move it around and I'll end up somewhere else. So that always happens to me like late at night when I'm watching movies or whatever I'm doing and I'm falling asleep with my phone in my hand. And so you want to lock your app screen. The way you can do that, it's really freaking easy. You basically just hold down that, go to home screen settings. Okay, what I just did was I got my S Pen. Oh, for one, if you're not going to use the S Pen, this phone is pointless. The reason why you get this phone is for the S Pen, basically. Otherwise, just get the S9 or the S10 or whatever it is. You get a Note because you want the S Pen. That's the main part of this phone. This is the biggest feature other than other phones don't have. I use it all the time. I love it. So anyway, it's kind of a waste of money if you're not going to use the S Pen. So this is how you do it. You hold down the screen, boom, and you're going to get to home screen settings. When you get to home screen settings and you have your app set to where you want, I am not finished doing that yet. You're going to go to lock home screen layout, okay? And when you hit that, you're locked. You can't move the apps until you unlock it. So that's a cool feature. You can customize this however you want. You want the grid different, you can change the size of the grid. You could do all kinds of stuff like that. So these are basic stuff on this phone that you could do. Some of the more advanced features are obviously the depth and the color of this phone for videos. So right now I am watching a movie called The Rover. So let's just go ahead and check that out and see if we can maybe see how cool it looks. You are using full screen mode, blah blah blah. Pinch. This is giving you directions. So, okay. Boom. So you can, change that. I've already watched some of this movie already, so let's just go swipe. The way the screen curves on this is just awesome. Okay, this is exactly where I was actually. It's gonna load up and get more clear as we go. So the picture on this phone is so immersive. It's just so nice. I don't even have the screen off yet because I haven't put the new screen on. In case you don't know, this is the Rover, and this screen just looks amazing, guys. Just the coloration of their faces, the sharpness of the imagery. It's amazing. This is an amazing phone. So if you watch a lot of videos and you're into all that kind of craziness like that, this is the 512 gig model Note 10 Plus, so it is the best phone you can get on the market today. It's the biggest, it's got the best battery life and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, the fast charging cable that went in there, the phone was at 40%. Oh, hey, the pictures are exceptional. This is the front-facing camera, mind you. That's a front-facing camera that is just an exceptional. It's just really nice. Really nice. I love it. I love everything about this phone. So, if you're a YouTuber, oh boy. This is why I wanted to put the case on. We'll get to that in a second. It's very slippery. The phone's slippery. Anyway, if you have oil before you start, or alcohol, I mean, if you have like alcohol pads, go ahead and grab those and wipe your hands off right now, so it'll prevent from when you start putting your screen protectors and stuff like that on. So anyway, the reason why I got the 512 gig is because I am a YouTuber. I'm going to take a lot of videos on this phone. I know about how immersive the camera depth can be and the black light camera for the nighttime photos and all that kind of stuff like that. This phone has all kinds of different camera gadgetry, slow motion, super slow motion, and all of that. And I need as much gigs as I can. I don't want to be running out of memory. Now, the Note 9 had like 100 or 200 gigs, which was fine. I never ran out, but I didn't do a lot of filming on it. I took a lot of pictures, but not a lot of film. So, With this phone though, I plan on doing some filming. In fact, we got a live feed set up for 8:30 on YouTube, but we're gonna not catch it. We're gonna do it at 9, I think. Yeah, so the camera's great. Everything so far seems good about it. It's you know, is it a massive upgrade from the Note 9, which is the question most of you are gonna have for me? I would say probably not. You know, it's not. I mean, unless you're really crazy about the camera and like really want to get into like all the differences, then yeah. But if you have a Note 9 and you know you're okay with it, I don't think you need to rush to upgrade it right now. The reason why I did was simply because of the camera. I needed a second camera option for my YouTube channel, and I wanted the Note 10 for that. Alright guys, so I have everything all set up on the Note 10. As far as the screen protector goes, I mean, look at the thing. They just don't stay clean. Your fingerprints get on them. That's the one good thing about the S Pen, is once you get it clean and you're done messing around, you can kind of just leave it like that and you don't need to touch the phone. You could just use your S Pen. Which, by the way, the pen is awesome. It's very responsive and all that good stuff. So, other than that, facial recognition. My fingerprint doesn't work. Like I said, I think that's more or less my finger that's just giving it issues with all the scars in it and all that. So, just fingerprints are always just a problem for me. Not a big deal. I'll use the facial recognition. Everything else on the phone is solid. This thing has a super fast charger. It was at 50%. It charged in 30 minutes to 100%. And right now it's at 73%. I've been using it nonstop for about an hour and a half trying to do this video, doing different things, playing around. It's been on this whole time. It's not hot. It's not anything like that. The screen on it, as far as movies go and watching videos, is unbelievable. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. I have it's got a really immersive screen that just looks really, really good.
He didn't give me his name, but this is Fletch, and this is the Kitchener Grand Prix.
Anyway, just some cycling videos I've been watching. Pictures that it takes are unbelievable. It's got immersive camera. It does nighttime photos. It does all that cool craziness. I showed you in the beginning how to get rid of Bixby, which is very important. Most people can't stand Bixby. The S Pen has the air mode, so you can be off the screen using the S Pen. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'll get to it in another video when we put the phone in beast mode. That means pretty much run this phone at its absolute highest potential, but it's not at right now. As far as the screen protector goes, I don't like it. I'm not very impressed with it. I don't think it's going to protect against the damages from my kind of job that I deal with, heavy tools and equipment and machinery. Most of you know I'm a mechanical engineer. My phone's always around heavy tools and equipment. So I don't think this screen is going to be able to protect it as well as the tempered glass type of screen that I had on my Note 9. So another good thing about the phone is that it has a really nice speaker in it, which you cannot see. As you see, the phone it goes to the whole screen. That's the phone notch. There's no speaker or anything like that at the top like the Note 9. The front-facing camera is right there, and that's it. It's a really nice front-facing camera. It takes amazing pictures, amazing selfies if you're into that. What else? It's very loud. It has a surround sound type of speaker, and I believe the battery is much larger. It's like a 5,000 milliamp battery now that's in this, that you will be able to charge other devices with it. Now, I have not tried it yet, but I think it might be doing it now. Oh, this phone's off, so I think it wants to do it. But anyway, you can charge other devices with this phone a lot faster than you could with the Note 9. So there's a lot of different cool things like that you could do. For me, it's worth it. It's worth every penny. A couple of things that I don't like about the phone, well, really it's nothing about the phone. I just really hate this case. This Atomic Ghost Tech slim case or whatever. I just don't like this back. It's really nasty looking. I've cleaned it already a handful of times. It just, as soon as you touch it, it just becomes disgustingly dirty and gross. So what I think I'm going to do is peel the D brand sticker off here, even though I don't think it's gonna work. Anything is better than, nope. So I just destroyed it already. Anyway, alright, so I don't like the case. I'm gonna get a new case. I don't like that shiny back. Although you can see how pretty the phone is. It keeps that black bluish chrome look, you know, but you're never gonna get that look. Look, even inside of the case is still dirty, so you're never gonna get it. It's just a hard case to keep clean, and it's just not really gonna work out, especially if you work in a very dirty environment like I do. So I'm gonna probably look around for some other cases. A lot of companies are still in production mode for their cases, so that's just one of those things that you are going to have to wait for. There are some companies that have cases available for it, but you know, nothing's really going on yet. So maybe a couple weeks or so there'll be some other cases. And look, it's just disgusting. I cannot stand that. That's gonna drive me crazy. So, but other than that, I'm so happy with the phone. It's an awesome device. The S Pen is really cool. I don't see how you would want to use any other phone than this one. It's very responsive. Everything picks up well on it. It's a fun phone, guys. I don't know. What else can I say? Anyway, that is the unboxing of the Note 10 Plus 512 gig. You should never run out of memory if you buy this phone. And if you do, then I don't know what you're doing on this thing. Downloading too much pornography. So that's it. That is the unboxing of the Note 10 Plus. And I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys later. Peace.